Hello, my little mathematicians. Today we are getting some homework assigned that is practice with adding fractions and then adding fractions and whole numbers. So please pay attention. You're not doing all of them. You're just doing 1 through 5 and 28 through 31 on skills 10. And then you're only doing 1 through 5 and 25 through 28 on skills 11. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what this will look like. Now, you guys are only doing 1 through 5 and 28 through 31. So I'm going to maybe do these three right here that you're not assigned. If you're ever asked to multiply fractions, you know that you multiply across and then you reduce. But cross-canceling makes it a lot simpler. If you're cross-canceling, I suggest you show me what you cross-canceled by. So what can go into both 12 and 10? 2 can. And by writing what you are reducing by, it just eliminates some errors. So 10 divided by 2 is 5, and 12 divided by 2 is 6. Now you can't cross cancel these, so you just multiply across. 6 times 3 is 18, and 13 times 5, you may have to work that one out. You get 15 plus 1 is 65, so you have 18 over 65. Now, nothing can go into both 18 and 65, so I'm done. If I could have reduced it, I would show what I could reduce by and then box my answer. Okay, for the next one I'm going to do with you, you can't cross-cancel here, you can't cross-cancel here, so let's multiply across. 2 times 1 is 2, 3 times 3 is 9. Can you reduce that? Nope, you're done. Okay, you can't cross-cancel this one, you can't cross-cancel this one, so multiply across. 2 times 7 is 14, 3 times 9 is 27. Nothing can go into both 14 and 27, so I'm done. Okay, and so you're going to continue doing these problems just in that matter. And remember, you're doing 1 through 5 and 28 through 31. Now for these ones, okay, remember you're only doing 1 through 5 and 25 through 28. I'm going to go ahead and do some of the ones you aren't assigned. So I'll do these three, 22 through 24. Whenever you have a fraction multiplied by a whole number, put that whole number over 1. Now you have numerators and denominators. Well, I can cross-cancel this 6 and 9 because I can reduce them both by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. So when you multiply across, 1 times 3 is 3, and 2 times 1 is 2. Now that's improper, so I need to change that. So I'm going to take the top and divide it by the bottom. 2 goes into 3 once. 1 times 2 is 2. When you subtract that, you get 1. So you put your remainder of 1 over what you divided by, which was 2. So 3 over 2, or 3 divided by 2, is the same thing as 1.5. Because 2 goes into 3 once, and you have a remainder of 1. Okay, for my next one, I'm again going to put my whole number over 1. 6 can go into both of these 6's, and 6 divided by 6 is 1. That 6 divided by 6 is 1. So now when you multiply across, you have 1 times 4, which is 4, and 1 times 1, which is 1, and anything over 1 is just that number, because 4 divided by 1 is just 4. Okay, 12, I'm going to go ahead and put that over 1. And 8 and 12 are both divisible by 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 8 divided by 4 is 2. I can't cross-cancel those, so when I multiply across, 3 times 5 is 15. 1 times 2 is 2. Now I can't leave it like that. That's improper, so take the top, divide it by the bottom. 2 goes into 15 7 times. 7 times 2 is 14. When you subtract that, you get 1, so you put your remainder over what you divided by, which means 15 over 2, or 15 divided by 2, is the same thing as 7.5. Okay, so please make sure that you show your work by what you're cross-canceling. If you can reduce, show me what you reduced by, or if you're changing a improper to a mixed number, show me how you got that. All right. Don't forget, you're not doing the whole thing. You're only doing 1 through 5 and 25 through 28 on this one. And 1 through 5 and 28 through 31 on that one.